Looks like it's the end of CODICES. Time to talk about that. Hey everyone, welcome to another 8th edition rules discussion video. As always, my name is Jay. After the last one got a lot of feedback and attention, I decided to make another one because on the weekend, GW released a new kind of FAQ about the new 8th edition that's coming out soon. And there were a few things I didn't cover in my previous video, so I figured might as well bring it to light. Now, I'll put a link in the description below about the FAQ, but a few interesting things. The first one, which is the one I want to talk about the most. Now, obviously, there were other ones, you know, like they hinted at a new starter set and the new rulebook will be free, but I'm guessing it's a very, very, very basic version of the rulebook will be free, just like for for Age of Sigmar, and then the General's Handbook you have to purchase. Probably online, digital copy is going to be, looks like it the way that these things are going to probably go in the future. But the big thing from the FAQ is that obviously they didn't End of Times 40K, which they probably progressed the storyline, maybe the Emperor died. But all 40K codices, it says, all are going to be invalidated by the newest edition, which is crazy. Like, I could be wrong, but I played in 2nd edition. I don't remember this ever happening. I got back in late 4th, so 4th to 5th, that didn't happen. 5th to 6th, 6th to 7th, none of this ever happened where a new version completely makes all codices invalid. So what does that mean? Maybe they're adding dynamics to the game, which was too much of a headache. Who knows? Maybe codices are done. Maybe they're not making them anymore. I was really shocked by this. I don't see them stopping making codices because a book like this, they sell for good profit, and I love having the hard copy in my hands. I love the feel of it, but I'm not going to freak out, people. I'm not going to freak out. I loved having the hard copy in my hands. I love, you know, having a library of codices. It was awesome in rule books, but they're invalidated. So what does that mean? To be honest, I don't know. What do you think it means? It could mean a few things. Number one, they're no longer making codices, or they're all going to be digital, or the newest edition will just have supplements that'll be free. They have to. Like, people keep saying, do you think they're going to cost them? I think they have to be free. I really do. I really think they have to be. Because if now this may not be, maybe I'm wrong, but if Games Workshop made all codices invalid with the newest edition and then charged us for them, I don't think that's consistent with the current trajectory that it's going as a company. I think they've really turned a corner and are working to mend with the community, and that would really burn the bridges. People would be angry, people would leave, people would rage quit. I don't think that's what they want to do. I don't think so. I think they're going to be going the way of digital, maybe free. Who knows? You know, I think they realize that they want people playing their games. They have to kind of make things cheaper. Yeah. And as I said, the core rulebook will be free, but I'm guessing that is a very, very basic rulebook. And then you have to purchase the General's Handbook equivalent, which will have the more complex rules. Now, there are 3 ways of playing the game. And they did mention that points will still exist in the game because the 3rd one, which is what the 3rd one would match play, which is going to be kind of the standard, what we're used to for 40K, will still have points, which is good. And I'm guessing these points will be released in a wave of new codices or new codice supplements or FAQs. I don't know how they're going to do it. I honestly don't know. And I'm very curious to see what happens in the next couple months. Now, another possibility of all the codices being invalidated is this is maybe a big step to bring some balance or reboot some codices. And if that's the case, count me in. I don't know, but I would love to see Tyranids, you know, get a bump, or Orcs be competitive, Tau or Eldar, and some Space Marine lists being toned down. You know, there was a local tournament about a couple weeks ago in Peterborough. And the winners of the doubles were Ynnari, and the winner of the singles brought one of those Tau Supremacy suits, and it was, other than that, it was Ynnari. You know, it's consistent armies in the top of tournament scene, which means there currently is an imbalance, right? And Ynnari Eldar are just broken, so maybe this is a chance to reboot them. Now, what happens if you purchased a Codex recently? Well, if you purchased a Codex more than 2 months ago, unfortunately you're out of luck. But if you purchased a Codex within the last 2 months of today or over the weekend, you can actually submit a claim to GW and they give you a credit or a coupon or something like that. So that's pretty cool. That's awesome. I really do think GW is good with doing that. Also, they've pulled pretty much, they're starting to pull all their codices from their website and from the digital content on like iBooks. And that's obviously very good. They have stopped people buying codices because a codex is going to be worthless in the next couple months. So, yeah, I don't know what this means. It probably means the death of codices, or at least temporarily, because I've never seen this kind of thing where all codices are invalidated in the sweep. I'm hoping that there's going to be a wave of digital releases. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're going to be doing a wave of new codices, but if they do, they're going to get some backlash because people hate having to buy a new rulebook and then having to buy new codices to figure out how to play their army, right? That's a double cost, and it better be justifiable. Otherwise, they're going to lose some viewers. And as I said, GW has really turned a corner as of late with Roundtree on the helm and the new CEO, and they're killing it. Like, they're really trying hard to connect with the community again, so I just don't see them throwing in these extra costs. Maybe I'm wrong. I honestly didn't think that they were going to eliminate codices, and they've invalidated them. That's all I know. That's all I know. So they're not getting rid of points. They've not ended the world of 40K. There will be a dumbed down version that's going to be free. I call it dumbed down. I'm sorry, a more basic edition that's going to be free. The interesting thing is they did mention all Forge World models and GW models will be valid in games, so that's cool. Maybe they're going to incorporate the rules together. That'd be really cool. Of course, there's the 3 ways to play. And one of the questions that it's very tongue-in-cheek the way that they did the FAQ, but they did say, why should I just stick with my current edition? Because they think that this is going to be the edition we want. The edition that we're going to love and that will fix the game, bring them closer to the community. And I got to give them a fair chance. That's what we should do. Give them a fair chance. They're probably going to do an annual updated rule book, like a general's handbook. Expect that. Probably through digital. And yeah, they're going to post more. So that's the thing. So the big thing I wanted to talk about today. No more codices? I don't know. What do you think? Do you think this is just a temporary step away from codices? Do you think it's going to be digital content in the future? Do you think it's just going to be a quick download and then put your armies together? Maybe they're going to create their own army builder equivalent for 40K? I don't know. That's what I want to talk about. And this is from GW's FAQ themselves, so this isn't speculation. This is it. So I want to create a discussion today. What do you think, people? What do you think out there in YouTube land? Do you think they're going to remove codices for good? Do you think this is temporary? Do you think they're going to reboot some books? I'm curious. What do you think? Let's create a discussion again. And yeah, I'm curious. So, as always, huge thank you to all my Patreon subscribers. This is a free content video. Stay tuned for more content. What do you think? Leave comments in the comment section down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Definitely stay tuned for more 8th edition videos. It's like this is Jay saying. Happy painting, everyone.